Hello and welcome to the Eternal Journey and the Resolves, and this is another Aether Armor combo deck, and it's another cool deck that's just making the most of the power redraw system, and we're using that with merchants, much like in the recurring Nightmare combo deck, but this time we're doing something a little bit different. We're picking up Jaral Iceheart and we're jamming a Savagery on it, and we're going to hopefully kill our opponent by just doing like 1,000,000 damage to them, because the only spell on our deck is Witching Hour. So we're just going to deal like 20-ish damage to all of our opponent's units, and then whatever's left over is going to like overwhelm onto the opponent and hopefully kill them. So I am recording this intro after I've actually played the games, but that's just because when I record the intro, I sort of like misspoke a couple of times because I wasn't really sure how the combo worked, and you probably figure out that I didn't really know myself whilst playing the games either. But I think it's a fun deck. It's like Christmas Eve and all that, so let's just have a bit of fun. So on to the games. Okay, well, we're on the draw. We don't want to have a Witching Hour like in our hand. Just going to consult the deck guide, which is redraw until you find 2 merchants. Get Jarrall plus Savagery. Gets a 7 power. Play, yep. Kill a unit with less than 6 health. Draw Witching Hour, deal 18-20 to each of their units and kill them. So this does get blown up by something like Annihilate. I guess we just go down to 6. It doesn't really matter. Yep, that is multiple merchants, I guess. I guess another sort of fail case for this deck is that you could. Okay, so cool. Sea of Fury. You could actually just draw all of your Witching Hours, which would be pretty unfortunate because then Jarrall doesn't do anything. You have to like beat down your opponent like the old-fashioned way. Well, Common Cause is good again because we've just got like mono merchants. Our probably just gonna look at our power base and be like, Sea of Fury, Common Cause, getting time. What is this deck? And I'll tell you, it's something. So I guess we'll just trade away the Witching Hour, because like I don't think we're actually capable of being able to play it. So the first one, we'll just go and grab a Jaral, and then we'll just set up to get to 7, and then hopefully everyone's going to have like a nice little baby Akaya or something, just some sort of way. Oh dear, 4 falls. Well, I guess we're not blocking. I feel like this game would probably be slightly different if we were on the play. So let's just merchant away the Crest, I think. Grab Savagery. Play this. Probably should have done that the other way and just like kept the Crest on top actually. We should be live just to draw. So this would be 13. We just need to actually stay alive. Yeah, it's just double block here. Lose both our units, but we only take 5, we go to 9. Then hopefully opponent doesn't apply too much to the board, because we don't want to die. That sounds awful. So here's a Eternity Core, and if our opponent kills us, then, well, we die. But if they don't, we've got 7 power. So maybe I should have just like... Now, single jump seems awful. So we take 6, 9, 11. Yeah, okay, cool. So, you can see how easy it is to put together, but we'll just... If we were on the play, I think we'd have won. Okay, so we're on the play here, and I think we're just have to redraw. I think the deck guide said find 2 merchants. 1 merchant plus like some Eternity Cores isn't enough because we do need both of them. We can go 6 here. This is bad. So we do get to ramp up a little bit. And we've got some Permafrost to sort of like stem the bleeding if our opponent is an aggressive deck. But if they're like a nice slow deck, maybe it's like FGS, and they just play like some sort of nonsense units, we should be okay here. Just using Howling Peak as like an extra Primal merchant. This one's got like the least relevant text here. Yeah, Cauldron Cookbook. Cool, you got me, Tiger. Yeah, that's a Power Stone. Could have Power Stone last turn or just didn't? I'm not sure. Well, not paying super much attention here. Don't think it really matters. I just want to find my second. I'll find my second merchant. Just grab both my things and then just wait for my opponent to play something. And then hopefully kill it. Because we're against Ricano here, they shouldn't have much in the way of like instant speed interaction with the combo. I think actually the way that Jarrall's worded is that if our opponent's got more units, he'll deal more damage. So I guess we'll just play Waystone. Our opponent thinks we're playing some sort of like Whispering Peaks deck or whatever it's called. Howling Peak. But just I want our opponent to actually play a threat here. And we do need to draw another merchant. So Sheriff Market is good. Suppose we just play this out. I'm not too concerned by Sheriff Maui realistically. Because it's going to be a bit of a slow clock. Cool. So we've got to carry Valkyrie Captain. As long as that stays a 1-1, we should be in good shape. Okay, so cool. So I'm going to Permafrost this, just to pop its Aegis. And then I'm going to common cards here, grab Jaral. Common cards here, grab Savagery. And then we've got enough going on the board here. I think if our opponent... Okay, so they're making a Runehammer. Probably kill anything. I think that's slightly better for us. Well, we get to see the magic in action now anyway, so this is going to be cool. Yep, just, I guess. Spells deal 1 damage. Well, for science, I'm going to keep this alive to see if it actually does 1 more damage. Or if it's just the spells as you cast them. Now, Crest, just a little bit of a BM. Like a gift. Yeah, we'll keep that. Never actually heard Jarrall's voice line. Okay, cool. Well, it was Savagery up. And then boop. So we're 18, the opponent, like, there twice. Okay, nice. So I guess that's how you win games with this deck. Okay, so we're on the draw, it looks like, and our hand has got 2 merchants in it. It does also have a Witching Hour, but I guess Witching Hour is just like a free thing just to put on in the market to go and grab our pieces. And then we can set up for like a nice turn 7 combo if our opponent's nice and slow for us. Probably just Crest in here. I think just want to, yeah, let's put a merchant on top. Merchants are great. I think we just need to make sure that we don't actually accidentally draw the other 2 Witching Hours. I think you could probably get away with playing all 4 just to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's just do our best impression. Yep, Permafrost is great because that'll be an interruptive spell. And if something like Vara pops up, then we get to slow it down a little bit. Also, I think Permafrost is, oh yes, Cano Artisan. A nice 1 toughness unit, my favourite. So I suppose. So she cares about even a relic, and that's a curse, so not the same thing. I suppose we'll play Howling Peak, get rid of this, and go and grab a Jaral Iceheart. I don't want to go and grab a Savagery until I definitely have to. And this is why. So opponent gets to take out Permafrost. Maybe they think that I went and got that, and I'm playing like some sort of like Howling Peak deck. Well, that'd be weird because you then only have a Permafrost on the board. So Crest of Impulse. Well, we've got 6 power. 7 power is great. That's what we need. And we can also grab a... So Savage now only negates an enemy fast spell. Let's tap the opponent for some damage so that we get a more likely lethal Jaral Iceheart here. I think we'll merchant actually. We'll go and grab a Savage Nile. Maybe we'll just wait until we get up to 8 with Jaral Iceheart, just so we're protected from like a, I don't know, Annihilate or something like that, which would be a bit of a disaster. Cool. I think we can afford to wait here. Because if we draw like a power ramp spell, I'd be pretty happy to play that. So if we draw like Power Stone next turn, but overall, so I'm enjoying this deck so far. I probably don't need to throw up the Runehammers quite yet. So we need to do what we can to keep this Recano Artisan alive. So let's see if they hit or not first with our chump. 3, 4, 5, good. So nice swift animation there, you know. Definitely see why people don't play Magic Arena. Didn't hit anything. Don't think we need to block there really. Okay, cool. So we drew Primal Sigil. I think I'm just going to wait again. I was going to use the hammer and kill our. I think we're going to take 7. Yeah, but that's fine. They've already attacked, so they can't hit like. Why are they not attacking on this? I was concerned about some sort of ambush unit. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, cool. So the new animation on Tavrod is awful because now it just like opens vaults and does whatever. So let's go fetch Savagery and hope that it's not too late. So if we draw like a underplate power next turn, we should be able to just like kill with Savagery now back up. Hopefully we're not playing too many spells so that our finger's too small. So what are we hitting? Oh my god, this is tedious. We might actually just kill our opponent by decking them. Yeah, block. Got me. Go out and play another unit. Common cards, cool. So play Jaral. Play Savagery. Kill this with Savage Denial backup. Hoping that they've not got a second removal spell. So we're about to deal 1,000,000 to, and hopefully it's enough. Bugger. Yes, we needed to wait. Rats. Don't think we can actually win anymore. Well, let's just do this. Maybe we're just going to grab Maul. Oh, cool, we can actually do it. So if we draw a Merchant, we get to grab Maul. Yep, let's keep playing these out. 14 power die show, and Maul is no longer enough. So maybe we should have waited for our opponent to play more stuff. But I don't think they're ever going to have to because they had a really good board. Oh. Okay, well, again, 2 merchants, so I suppose it's a keep. Because it's just like a 2-card combo, and pretty much most of the cards in your deck can get it. Also requires 7 power, which is pretty easy to hit when you've got 50 powers in your deck. Let's just play Crests. Doesn't say, yeah, get a common card. Would like to find more merchants, because if we can, I'd like to be able to grab like a Savage Denial, I think, after that last game. Oh yes, is it Howling Peaks deck? They'll never beat this. Yeah, let's bottom that. I've been able to bottom power and just like not caring because we know there'll be another power underneath it. We do need our opponent to play threats though. So maybe we didn't play like 2 merchants. So I guess this deck's actually better against things with like merchants in them. Not merchants, with like tokens. Because then you get to really like one-shot your opponent. I guess a weakness of the deck could be if people are just playing like high value sort of cards instead. You can grab Jarrall here. Not too concerned about frogs. My opponent wouldn't have got frogs there, we just owned. I'm just going to like uninstall the game for the rest of my life. Okay, so on the play, no merchants, so I think that's a redraw. And 2 merchants plus ramp, so I think we'll keep this. I'm on the play as well. So I think all of our factions are accounted for here. So we do need triple Primal for both Jarrall and Savagery, so probably this common card is going to grab that. Common card is pretty good in this deck, as well as like the other merchant 50 power decks like the Recurring Nightmare thing. Just because you sort of like need 2 merchants to go off anyway, so it's basically just a free power fixing. And because we do care about like having so just Injustice so far. I think in this instance we can actually let's go and grab Jaral. I probably could be playing Mono Justice. Yeah, that's a fine boy to silence. And I suppose we'll just get up there in power. So we're going to be at 6 now, we'll be at 7. Just don't want our opponents to keep playing a bunch of like Justice dudes. Perfect. We do have to be mindful of, well, now seeing its Combre, of stand together and so get Great Valley Smuggler just because it's a big old boy. Grab Savagery. And pass the turn. Paula's going to chump this attack with the 2-2 because we don't want our opponent's units to die. Oh yes, vanquish me. Play another threat, play another threat. Yep, no blocks. Just need to hope this isn't Defiance because Defiance would kill us. We could go and fetch a... So how many spells have we played? We played 1, we played 2, we played 3, we played 4, so we'll deal 21 damage. So if our opponent has Defiance here, you know, it sucks to be us, but I'm not in the market to just like not go for it. So the fast spell's here. So it must be like a Finest Hour? Is it double Finest Hour? Because that'd be awkward for us. Just go for the 2-3, I guess. Was it 22? What takes 16 and then takes 2, and that's not enough. Oh dear, oh dear. So we're playing common cards because we need to get them all out. It's not like ASAP. Because I'm going to assume that this gets vanquished. Okay, I didn't have a vanquish, cool. So I still need to figure out like the actual maths of the deck. So you don't do Jarrall's infiltrate on the unit that you killed, obviously, which is something that I'm needing to sort of pick up here. Okay, well, one to play, and 1 merchant, not good enough, do need 2. 2 merchants with a power ramp, we'll keep that. That's ideally what we're looking for. Yeah, let's fling out a banner. May as well. So I'm actually getting used to this deck. I sort of like it now. It's a little bit darky, and you can actually fail to finish with Jarrall. I think you've got some sort of like tension in the deck in that you need your opponent to have enough units in play for you to be able to one-shot them, but you also need them to not kill you, so you can't like you kind of have like a bit of a time constraint on when you are able to actually try and combo off. So ideal, I think this deck would be best against like Praxis tokens, I think. So if Praxis tokens makes it come back, then I'll be able to play this deck. That'd be really punishing. Just like, cool. Our opponent's just like spent a turn doing Lost Scroll, so I think we're doing okay. And then, of course, that's Crest of Fury. I love cresting and it literally not mattering. Let's grab a Great Valley. Pardon me. I suppose it don't matter. Let's go and grab a big Jarrall. Unless our opponent's got like a whatever this could have going on, like an abduct. We should be okay. There's a lot of things that we're cold to. So we're cold to like Yushkov, which, ouch. Also the fire relic that makes units appear exhausted. Oh god, I don't want to play against that. That'd be awful. But at least get to like hit our opponent a couple of times with 4/4 until they make a board. So you're saying there's a chance? I assume they just like don't just snap off the chump here. So let's attack. I don't really want anything. Do I just go and grab a Savage now? Let's go and grab power. Just make it look like we're marketing a like some sort of weirdo deck that's actually getting stuff. I think the sweet spot is we need our units to just have our opponent just have like a couple of units. Runehammer's not it. Black Market Runehammer. Noonie. It's a weird jump. Play Cobalt Waystone. I think I'll just take the turn off. Just keep like this, because let's get our opponent down to 21. Ouch. So they get a thing against Pop Outrageous, which isn't ideal. Also, we get to learn now. Does Jarrall work in a way that we want it to? So if Jarrall turns into a Cudgel, does he still combo off? Yeah, then we're blocking him alive. So we played 2 spells, we played 3 spells, we played 4 and 5. Okay, so no lifesteal? Cool. So Jarrall. Combo off, I guess. So we deal a 5 to our opponent, don't actually finish them off. Good. I do need to sort of like figure out like what lethal is. So our opponent harsh rolls us, we're dead. But okay, so we say there's a chance they treasure Chauvin. I mean, we're still actually live to burning our opponent out because of Maul. But yeah, okay, we'll wrap up on this deck. Okay, so there we have it. This was a pretty cool deck, actually. I think I was a bit scared of Witching Hour, just drawing all of them. So maybe you do want to put like a 4th one in here, but I did like it. With the 50 power, it's pretty easy to redraw into like your like win condition, which is basically just an opening hand that has 2 or more merchants, and like ideally 2 merchants plus some sort of power ramp, because this is sort of powerful, like the Jaral Iceheart into Savagery. I think, as I was saying in the video, you probably want to play that against like tokens or some sort of go wide strategy that sort of goes wide but with like useless units. So maybe some sort of like sacrifice deck so that you're able to use Jaral Iceheart to just like deal 100 damage to your opponent or something. Because other than that, if your opponent is just playing like one good unit, so if your opponent's playing a deck that's got like Tavrod or Chauvin, and they just play like one good unit at a time, just make you deal with the one good unit, then it's going to be very hard to actually win. You sort of want to play like more low value targets. So maybe if you're able to stabilize against like an Oni Ronin deck that isn't playing many combat tricks, and you're just able to sort of like hold them off with merchants for a bit and then kill them. But overall, interesting deck. Definitely a pleasure to pick up Aether Llama decks anyway. So, thanks for watching, I've been That Resolves, and I'll see you around.